Nothing like a nice warm cup of tea to make the world seem a bit brighter.
But you're...
Mrs. Potts, dear, very pleased to make your acquaintance.
Careful, darling.
Who are you?
Madame de la Grande Bouche.
Wait a minute, this is impossible.
Well, now, let me dress you in for dinner. Let's see what I've got in my drawers.
Oh, that's very kind of you, but I'm not going to dinner.
Oh, of course you are. You heard what the master said.
He may be your master, but he's not mine. I'm sorry. This is just happening all so fast.
That was a very brave thing you did, my dear.
We all think so.
I'm going to miss my papa so much.
Oh, cheer up, child. I know things may seem bleak right now, but you mustn't despair. We're here to see you through. I hope that we'll be friends, though I don't know you well. If anyone can make the most of living here, then Belle, it's you. And who knows, you may find home here too.
Who does she think she is? That girl is tangled with the wrong man.
Darn right.
No one says no to Gaston. Dismissed, rejected, publicly humiliated. It's more than I can bear.
Bear? Where?
Oh, LeFou, I'm disgraced.
Who you? Never. Gaston, you gotta pull yourself together. I don't know how. Gosh, it disturbs me to see you, Gaston, looking so down in the dumps. Every guy here like to be you, Gaston, even when taking your lumps. There's no man in town as admired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy.
Everyone's already inspired by you, and it's not very hard to see why.
No one's slick as Gaston, no one's quick as Gaston, no one's neck as incredibly thick as Gaston.
There's no one than me, perfect of your paragon,
You can ask any Tom, Dick, or Stan.
and they'll tell you whose team they prefer to be on. No one's been like Gaston, a kingpin like Gaston.
Who's got a slow lift in his chin like Gaston?
As a specimen, yes, I'm intimidating.
I wanna buy that Gaston. Give on her cross, give 12 and
Gaston is the best, and the best is all trips.
no one likes like Gaston, doesn't like Gaston.
In a wrestling match, nobody bites like Gaston.
As you see, I've got biceps to spare.
Not a bit of you scraggly or scrawny.
That's right! And every last inch of me's covered in hair.
It's like Gaston, matches friends like Gaston.
In a spitting match, nobody spits like Gaston.
I'm especially good at expectorating.
10 points for Gaston.
Ha! Ho! Hey!
Wow! My, what a guy like Gaston.
Gaston.
Hey! Girls, there's more than enough to go around.
like Gaston.
I use antlers in all of my decorating.
Help! Help! Somebody help me!
Maurice?
He's got her. He's got her locked in a dungeon. Belle, please, let's go at once. There's not a moment to lose.
Wait, Maurice. Who's got Belle locked up in a dungeon?
A beast. A horrible, monstrous beast. All right, then. I'll go back there and I'll get her out myself.
He's always good for a laugh.
Crazy old Maurice. Crazy old Maurice. LeFou, I'm afraid I've been thinking.
A dangerous pastime.
I know. But that wacky old coot is Belle's father, and his sanity's only so-so. Now the wheels in my head have been turning since I looked at that loony old man. See, I promised myself I'd be married to Belle, and right now I'm evolving a plan. If I...
Yes!
Then we...
No, would she?
Guess.
Now I get it.
Let's go! No one plots like Gaston, takes you shots like Gaston, plans to persecute harmless crackpots like Gaston. So his marriage we soon will be celebrating. My, what a guy, Gaston!
Time for dinner. Where is she?
I'll go check on her. Won't be a minute.
Try to be patient, sir. The girl has lost her father and her freedom all in one day.
Master, have you thought that perhaps this girl could be the one to break the spell?
Of course I have. I'm not a fool.
Good. So, you fall in love with her, she falls in love with you, and poof, this spell is broken and we're all human again by midnight.
Yeah, it's not that easy. These things take time.
But we don't have time. The rose has already begun to wilt.
It's no use. She's so beautiful and I'm... Well, look at me.
Master, you must help us to see past all that.
I don't know how.
Well, you could start by trying to make yourself more presentable.
Impress her with your rapier.
But be gentle.
Show her with compliments.
But be sincere.
And above all,
What?
you must control your temper.
Well,
She's not coming.
what did you say?
She's not coming.
We'll see about that.
Master, this is not the time to be acting like this. Please.
Please, let's think about this.
I thought I told you to come down to dinner.
I'm not hungry.
I'm the master of this castle, and I'm ordering you to come down to dinner.
Master, that may not be the best way to win the girl's affections.
Please, attempt to be a gentleman.
Deep breaths, Master, deep breaths.
I'll give you one last chance. Would you be so kind as to join me for dinner? Please.
No, thank you.
Fine, then starve.
Master, please.
If she doesn't eat with me, she doesn't eat at all.
Oh, what were we thinking? We will never be human again.
Well, what would you have us do? Give up? I like this girl. I like her spunk.
Well, if you ask me, she was just being stubborn. After all, he did say please.
I think that may be the first time I've ever heard him use that word. Oh, hello, dearie. I hope the master didn't frighten you too much. He can be a little temperamental.
A little.
I am
Cogsworth, head of household. And this is Lumiere.
Enchanté, mademoiselle.
If there is anything we do to make your stay more comfortable, anything at all,
Well, I am a little hungry.
except that.
Cogsworth!
Well, you heard what the master said.
Pish tush! I'm not about to let the poor child go hungry.
Fine. Glass of water, crusts of bread, and then...
Compass! She is not a prisoner here. She is our guest. And we must make her feel welcome.
All right, dinner. But we've got to keep quiet. If the master finds out, it'll be our necks.
Of course. But what is dinner without a little music?
Music?
Mon cher mademoiselle, it is with deepest pride and the greatest pleasure that we welcome you here tonight. And now, we invite you to relax. Let us pull up a chair as the dining room proudly presents your dinner. Be our guest, be our guest, put our service to the test. Tie a napkin around your neck, chérie, and we'll provide the rest. Soup des jours, hot hors d'oeuvres, why, we only live to serve. Try the gray star.
It's delicious.
Don't believe me, ask the dishes. They can sing, they can dance, after all, miss, this is France, and the dinner here is never second best. Go on, unfold your men, you take a glance and then you'll be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. Beef ragout, cheese soufflé, pie and pudding on flambe. We'll prepare and serve with flair of culinary cabaret. You're alone and you're scared, but the banquet's all prepared. No one's gloomy or complaining, whilst our flatware's entertaining. We tell jokes, I do tricks with my fellow candlesticks, and it's all in perfect taste that you can bet. Go on and lift your glass, you'll want your own free pass. You'll be our guest. If your stress is fine dining, we suggest be our guest, be our guest, be our guest.
It's a guest, six alive, well, I'll be blessed. Wine's been poured and thank the Lord I've had the napkins freshly pressed. With dessert, she'll want tea, and my dear, that's fine with me. While the cups do their soft chewing, I'll be bubbling, I'll be brewing, I'll get warm, piping hot. Heaven's sakes, is that a spot? Clean it up, we want the company impressed. We've got a lot to do. Is it one lump or two? For you, our guest.
She's our guest.
She's our guest.
She's our guest.
While the candlelight
good show. Off to your cupboards now.
Oh, Lumiere, thank you for dinner. It was delicious.
Of course, mademoiselle.
Oh, my goodness, look at the time. Off to bed.
Oh, I couldn't possibly go to bed now. It's my first night in an enchanted castle.
Perhaps you would like the tour?
I'm not so sure that's a good idea.
Perhaps you'd like to take me. I'm sure you know everything there is to know about the castle.
Well, actually, I do. Right this way.
Okay, I can do this. Act like a gentleman. Act like a gentleman. This'll be good.
Now, this is yet another example of the late neoclassic Baroque period. And as I always say, if it's not Baroque, don't fix it. May I draw your attention to the flying buttresses above the aviary?
Oh, Lumiere, it's all so beautiful. I had no idea. If only he weren't here.
Act like a gentleman. I'm nothing but a fool.
And thanks to some quick thinking on my part, the disaster was averted.
What's over there?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing at all of any interest in the West Wing.
Oh, so that's the West Wing.
Nice going.
I wonder what he's hiding in there.
Mademoiselle, perhaps you would like to see something else? Over here we have exquisite tapestries dating all the way back to the late century of the...
Don't touch that!
I'm sorry.
What are you doing here? I thought I told you never to come here.
I know,
Do you
but...
realize what you could have done? Get out! Belle!
Ow! Don't touch me! Promise or no promise, I won't stay in this castle!
No, I didn't mean to frighten you. Just so little left of me. So little left.
Belle ran into the forest as fast as she could. Night was falling, a storm was approaching, and it was getting hard to see. When she stopped to catch her breath, she heard a low menacing growl of wolves. One wolf charged Belle head on, and she grabbed a branch to defend herself. Suddenly, the beast leaped out of nowhere and pulled As Belle took cover, the wolves turned and attacked the beast. One grabbed hold of his forearm, wounding him. The beast struggled to stay on his feet. When the beast hurled the lashes away, he collapsed, exhausted and in pain. Belle knew this was her chance to get away, to go home. But as she looked at the beast, that hideous creature that had saved her life, she could not leave. Belle approached the beast and helped him to his feet. Then, Belle and the beast slowly made their way back towards the castle.
Now, hold still. Let me see.
Ow! That hurts!
If you'd hold still, it wouldn't hurt as much.
Well, if you hadn't run away, this wouldn't have happened.
If you hadn't have frightened me, I wouldn't have run away.
Well, you shouldn't have been in the West Wing.
And you should learn to control your temper. Now, hold still. This may sting a little. By the way, thank you for saving my life.
You're welcome.
Well, that's more like it. I knew they could get along if they tried.
Ah, so the ice is broken at last.
And not a moment too soon either. The rose is losing its petals at an alarming rate.
And I can hardly bend over at all anymore.
Perhaps it is time to give them a little push.
I have just the thing. How about we warm you two up a bit with a nice bowl of soup?
There's something sweet and almost kind, but he was mean and he was coarse and unrefined. But now he's dear and so unsure. I wonder why I didn't see it there before.
Come along, dearie, let's get you cleaned up.
She grants this way, I thought I saw. And when we touched, she didn't shudder at my paw. No, it can't be, I'll just ignore. But then she's never looked at me that way before. When she smiles at me, my heart starts pounding. I all choked up and I can't breathe.
Good.
That's good.
Excellent!
I've never felt this way about anyone before. I want to give her something. But what?
It has to be something special. Something that really sparks her interest.
Look who's back.
Say something about her hair.
It's brown.
A compliment!
Oh, what a nice bow.
Thank you.